So one of the number one things I hear from people who are reluctant to try cannabis is because they've used it before and they didn't like the way it made them feel. And I can totally relate to this. Several years ago, I had to quit using cannabis because I was smoking it and I started to feel pretty bad anxiety. So I had to quit. 6 years later, I was reintroduced to cannabis using dry herb vaporizing on a low temperature. This allowed me to use cannabis and not get the anxiety that I had before. And I was surprised that I actually could use cannabis, not really feel high, but get these wonderful effects of feeling calm and relaxed. So let's get into the 3 reasons why you tried it and you didn't like it. All right. So the first reason, cannabis might just not work for you. So I have a companion video that will talk to you about how cannabis works in your body and our endocannabinoid system. So check that out as well. But basically, think of it this way. Cannabis is a plant, and some of you are going to have a bad reaction to it. You might be allergic to it. Your body, your brain might not like it, or you might have other health conditions that THC aggravates. So think about cannabis, you know, how it affects people as a spectrum. So over here, we have people who can take really high doses of cannabis, like 1,000 milligrams, and they barely feel it. Just to give you some perspective here, my dose is 7.5 milligrams, and 20 milligrams is considered a high dose. So that's like a huge amount. If I did 1,000 milligrams of cannabis, I would be a journey through the 9 circles of hell led by the Grim Reaper. Like, now to clarify, cannabis cannot kill you at any dose. You cannot consume enough cannabis to kill you. So don't worry. If you have a bad reaction, you're not going to die. You might feel like it, but you're not going to die. However, if you have certain conditions, especially mental health conditions, if you're looking at disorders that might cause psychosis, so something like schizophrenia. Now, I do know some people that manage their mental health conditions using cannabis. But if you have a pretty serious health condition like that, you really got to be careful. And I would use cannabis with the help of a doctor or somebody who is trained to help you, like a medical cannabis consultant that can help you figure out if cannabis is going to work for you. But on the other end of the spectrum are people who can't use it at all and they just feel bad. Maybe that's you. Okay, so the second reason why, and this is the most common reason why cannabis makes people feel bad at that time they tried it, you took too much. It's all about how much cannabis you take. Think of it this way. Is a glass of wine gonna feel the same as a glass of moonshine? No, no, one is gonna make you sick. The other one's gonna make you feel nice. And you know, it's not your fault. There's a lot of misinformation about cannabis. They don't really teach it to you. We're used to using alcohol. I bet you if I talked to you about what your tolerance is for alcohol, you would know exactly what that is. But when it comes to cannabis, people just don't know. That's why I have Weedmama.ca. Go check that out. I talk a lot about dosing and how to use cannabis for the first time. It's pretty much what the site is. I have product reviews. So I can help you figure out what will work for you and maybe what won't. So when it comes to dose, it really depends on the type of product you're using. Now with young people, dabbing is really popular. Dabbing is the worst thing you can try if you've never used cannabis before. Concentrates are very strong. So they're extracted using solvents and they're often stripped of a lot of the different plant materials, and you can get them that are almost like 99% pure THC. I mean, that's really going to give you like a very strong psychoactive effect. And for a lot of people, that's too much. Now, the same is true for vape pens. There are vape pens that are formulated with higher CBD, lower THC. If you look at something like Doses, they make some pretty good beginner pens that are lighter dosed and high in CBD. Something like that will be helpful, and you can try and, low doses and see if that works for you. But honestly, especially if you're new, stay away from concentrates. You're better off using a dry herb vaporizer on a lower temperature, or if you prefer edibles, you got to eat a low dose. So here in Canada, the largest amount you can buy is 10 milligrams, unless you're taking capsules or tinctures and oils. Then you can go up much higher amounts. So when you want to start with an edible, you want to keep it between 2.5 and 5 milligrams. Now, if you have any kind of anxiety issues at all, I would start with 2.5 milligrams. If you don't really have anxiety problems, start with 5. See how it makes you feel, and then you go up from there. And you really have to give edibles about 2 hours to fully kick in. Don't go taking more thinking an edible didn't work. It takes a while. So there are other kinds of edibles you can use that mimic the effects of like smoking cannabis, and that's using fast acting edibles. So they bypass your liver, so you don't get that same strong intense effect that you do with normal edibles. Instead, it feels lighter. So it kicks in within about 15 minutes, lasts about an hour. And it's a good way to start just to try cannabis, is to look for those ones. So yeah, dose is really important. When you're trying cannabis and you're out with your friends, oftentimes you can, they'll just give you something and like, here, I made these pop brownies, give it a whirl. It's like probably way too strong for you. And they have high tolerance and they're thinking, well, half my dose should be fine. It's like, well, if they're taking 75 milligrams or even 50 milligrams a day, half their dose is about 25 to 35. That is a huge dose. New people should never go over 5 milligrams on the first time you try it. You just have to keep, trying different doses and going up as time goes on. So then you can figure out what is the best dose for you. It's a little bit of trial and error and trying different products too. For example, there's a certain oils on the market that I try and it really triggers my anxiety pretty badly, but others are fine. So you're gonna have to just try some different things and see. So the third most common reason why people had a bad experience when they use cannabis is because they were mixing it with other substances, especially alcohol. So as the saying goes, weed before wine and you'll be just fine. Wine before weed and you'll be sorry indeed. You want to do cannabis first. If you're going to use alcohol along with using cannabis, take the cannabis first, let that kick in, get to the full effects, and then try a beer or a glass of wine. And if it starts to make you feel a little bit too, then stop. But if you do it the other way around, you don't have really control how cannabis is strong. So you don't have control over that. And, they could last a few hours if you took an edible. So do yourself a favor. Take weed first, and actually it's probably better if you don't mix the two, especially when you're not used to using cannabis. Just do cannabis by itself and drink like a CBD seltzer water or something. Okay, so that brings me to my next tip, which is a bonus tip, which is always use CBD when using THC. The two go beautifully together. If you head on over to Weedmama.ca, I'll leave the link below. I have an article that talks about why it's really good to use the two together. But I recommend at least a 2-to-1 when it comes to using THC and CBD. This will help reduce some of the side effects, help you feel better, have a better experience. So CBD is something you always want to use when you're using THC. Okay, so that is the top 3 reasons why you tried cannabis that one time and you didn't like the way it made you feel. To recap, 1, maybe it's just not for you, maybe your body will reject it. 2, you probably took too high of a dose, which is the most common reason most people do it wrong. And 3, you mixed cannabis with some other substance like alcohol and it made you feel like crap. So head on over to Weedmama.ca where I give you all the different information about using cannabis for the first time so that you can get the wonderful benefits of this plant.